Dr. Suzanne Boyd, it is so good to see you. Thank you for joining us today. As you know, March is Social Work Month. And so, what we're doing in the School of Social Work is we are highlighting students, alumni, community members, and advocates, but also our wonderful faculty. So, we would like for you to share with us the incredible things that you're doing as a social worker, because we're going to post it on all our social media platforms. So, we appreciate you taking time to share about what you're doing as a social worker currently and why you became a social worker. But we'd also like to know, what do you feel like is the most valuable thing about being a social worker?
Okay, thank you so much, Roger, for this opportunity. I think I'm going to start backwards and start with what I think the most valuable thing is about being a social worker. And for me, it's the privilege and opportunity to meet people across the board and to help people, families, places, organizations, and communities find their voice and to make sure that their voice is included and it's heard. If it's at a local level, state level, national level, or world level, that
Mm,
gaps are filled in. That's the most valuable piece. I ended up in social work because I like to help solve problems, answer questions, gather information. And I like to, again, make sure that people of diverse and inclusive backgrounds are included and that their voice is heard and that we meet people where they are. Often, many populations, individuals, communities across the board do not have an opportunity or have had fewer opportunities to share their voice and to have the resources that they need to have a quality of life that is positive and that allows them to fill that mission.
right. That's awesome. So you're hitting all levels of social work, macro, meso, micro. And currently, right now, can you tell us a little bit about what you're doing as a social worker?
Well, there are two of my main areas right now. I developed a new class elective called Social Determinants of Health and Health Disparities. And it's a graduate level class, and I'm really having a ball teaching it. I'm humbled to be able to offer this opportunity for students. Social determinants of health are the conditions in which people live. And many marginalized populations or groups or individuals across the board experience different challenges in their living conditions. Transportation, for example, is a top challenge. And so helping students find their passion for population and identifying how they can make a positive impact in addressing those social determinants of health and health disparities is critical and key. And that's one of my main projects right now. But my other main focus right now is learning more about multiple sclerosis and helping educate social workers about MS and individuals living with MS and the general community to know where resources are available. I'm doing this in different ways through film screenings, for example, using documentaries of a lived experience to educate the general public, but most importantly, to connect people
Mm,
who need resources or who just want to learn more about MS.
wow.
And I'm doing that in other ways too, through a couple of other research projects. But those are kind of
Incredible.
two areas where I'm living right now.
And that's
Uh,
just the tip of the iceberg, too. I know that you do so much work for our community, for our School of Social Work, and we just want to thank you so much for everything. So you know me, Dr. Boyd, and you know that I like to have fun. So we're going to play this fun little game that I call Fav Five in 5 seconds. So your favorite five things in 5 seconds. All right. So it could be your favorite food, it could be your favorite place to visit, it could be your favorite book, whatever your favorite song, whatever it is, but favorite five in 5 seconds. Ready, set,
oh,
go.
any of those. Okay. Coffee, cheese, pepper, the beach, anywhere, and paddleboarding.
Awesome. Paddleboarding. That was right under 5 seconds, Dr. Boyd. This was so much fun. Thank you for spending a few minutes with us today for these socially engaged videos to help us celebrate not only you, but all social workers this month. So happy Social Work Month, Dr. Boyd. We appreciate you so much.
Thank you. You too.